An easy way to think of extra dimensions and the beings that reside in them is to compare birds and humans. Now, because of gravity, humans are subject to a three-dimensional surface. Bound to the surface of the fabric, a simple wall 12 foot high or more can easily block his way. A bird, on the other hand, would not be bound by a 12-foot wall or even a 30-foot wall. A bird would be contained in an additional way. Having access to that third dimension, so must their cage be three-dimensional. As long as the bird is within reach of the human, it can be captured. Now, there's nothing special about the air above you. It's the same as the air in front and behind you. It can be measured in the same units and contain the same gases. So what's so different about the air 12 feet straight up? You don't have access to that dimension. Now, there's nothing mystical about the current location of the bird. There's nothing mystifying about the direction in which he's moved. There's certainly nothing mystifying about the bird itself. It has the same needs and similar vulnerabilities. This is an easy way to think about ghosts or non-physical entities. The reason you cannot trap one of these beings in a room is for the very same reason you cannot trap a bird in a room. They can simply fly over the walls of the room. But from our perspective, they appear to vanish through the walls. So why do we lose track of a ghost when it moves in a direction we can't move? Because the direction the entity is moving is in the direction we call time. With access to the time dimension, even the thickest walls can be walked over as if they were an infinitely thin object, like a sheet of paper. Now, a lofty viewpoint in the time dimension has its advantages. If a man is walking through the woods and a bird flying 500 feet above, now there's a lake a mile away. The man cannot see it because it's 20 minutes into his future. But the bird can already see the lake. What's in the man's future is already in the bird's present. Equally, things the man thinks are in his past are simply a glance away for the bird. Also, events that happen at a distance can be witnessed at the same time by the bird. There's no real way for the bird to know exactly what awaits you at the lake, because the future is always subject to change, and we have free will to determine our destiny. Also, events that happen at a distance can be witnessed at the same time by the bird. Now, a bird or an entity isn't necessarily smarter than you, they just have access to an extra dimension, and that's how you should view these entities. These beings vary in intelligence, but do not believe that their abilities reflect their intelligence nor their moral nature.